This is SmarTrend News. I'm Christy Duffy. Today is Wednesday, January 12th. This is your closing bell market wrap-up. The major U.S. equity indices closed higher today after Portugal successfully raised money in its bond auction, helping to ease concerns over sovereign debt in Europe. European stocks rose after the Portuguese government sold 1.25 billion euros in bonds. The auction was considered successful despite long-term worries over Portugal and other indebted Eurozone nations. The Labor Department reported that U.S. import prices rose 1.1% in December on higher prices for fuel and non-fuel imports, in line with consensus estimates. The Federal Reserve said in its Beige Book release that labor markets in most districts appear to be firming, pointing out improved conditions in manufacturing, retail, and financial services. Employment signals were more encouraging as all districts indicated employment levels are rising in at least some sectors. However, the central bank said that housing remains a concern and that there was virtually no upward pressure on wages. In corporate news, JPMorgan Chase shares rose after CEO Jamie Dimon said in an interview on CNBC that the bank would like to raise its dividend. The news comes ahead of its quarterly report on Friday. Lululemon Athletica shares rose over 8% today after the company boosted its fourth quarter outlook on stronger than expected revenue. Taking a look at where the major U.S. indices closed today, the Dow Jones Industrial Average closing nearly 0.75% higher at 11,755. S&P 500 closing nearly 1% higher, 1,286. And the Nasdaq Composite closing 0.75% higher, 2,737 points. For further updates, stay tuned. You're watching the Financial News Network. I'm Christy Duffy.